Have you ever felt like you were in the abyss? Not the spiral abyss, not the one in Genshin. I mean the real one, the one inside you. A sorrow so deep, it feels like the sound has been drained from the world. We're taught to run from that kind of darkness, to distract ourselves, push it away, pretend it isn't there. But what if the way out is to listen? Today, we're talking about the abyss, as a metaphor, as a feeling, and as something music might just be powerful enough to defeat. In Genshin, the abyss isn't just a place, it's a force. It pulls things apart, it corrupts, it turns the familiar into something hollow and lost. And honestly, that's exactly what real-life darkness feels like too. Not just sadness, the abyss, that bottomless feeling in your chest, the quiet dread that follows you around, the ache of loneliness in a crowded room, the sting of regret, that whisper of, what's the point? Our world is messy, it's imperfect. The pressure to have everything figured out, to always be okay, it's a lot. And when you're not okay, the silence of that can be deafening. So we distract ourselves, we numb, we do anything to avoid sitting in that emptiness. But the abyss is still there. Every person crosses it at some point. The question isn't how to avoid it, it's how to face it. And I believe music is one of the most powerful tools we have for that. There's something in Genshin's lore that I keep coming back to when I think about this. Lumine and her twin, two people who started the same journey, but ended up on completely different sides. The abyssal twin didn't fall into darkness out of nowhere. There was pain, separation, loss of something that mattered. And that pain became something consuming, something that pulled them away from the light, deeper and deeper into the Abyss Order's world. We don't have the full story yet, but that image of someone who could have gone either way and chose the abyss, it hits different when you think about real life. Because that's what the abyss does. It doesn't always come at you loudly. Sometimes it's quiet, a slow drift, a disconnection. And before you know it, you're not sure which direction is up anymore. Music is one of the things that can cut through that. It's one of the few things that reaches you even when everything else feels muted. Here's the thing about the spiral abyss in Genshin. Not everyone clears it the same way. Some players breeze through it, others struggle at floor 9, some never finish it at all, and that's okay too. But no one who clears it does so without effort, without failure, without trying again. That's a pretty accurate picture of life's hardest moments. Some people face their version of the abyss and come out the other side quickly. Others spend a long time in it. Others are still in it right now. The spiral abyss doesn't care about your roster the way life doesn't care about your circumstances. It just keeps going, floor after floor. But here's what I've noticed. The music never gives up on you. The battle themes in Genshin, the soaring orchestral builds, the percussion that pushes you forward, they don't play differently depending on whether you're winning or losing. They keep swelling, they keep pushing, they keep saying you're still fighting, and that matters. That's what music does in real life too. We're about to get into why I actually make music, and what I hope it does for people who are in their own version of the abyss. If this is resonating with you, subscribe. We do this every week, and I'd love to have you here. I make music for this channel because of exactly this. Not because the world is perfect, not because everything is fine, but because it's worth it, worth living in, worth fighting through, worth making something beautiful inside of. When I sit down to write a song, especially for Genshin characters, I'm often drawn to the ones who carry something heavy, the ones who've seen loss, the ones who keep going anyway. Because that's the human condition, that's all of us. Music has two gifts to offer when you're in the abyss. The first is being heard. Sometimes you don't need solutions. You need to feel like your pain is real and valid and seen. A song that matches where you are emotionally, that's not making things worse. It's like finally finding someone who speaks your language. There's relief in that, there's less loneliness. The second is hope, a melody that lifts, a theme that swells. That moment in a track where everything builds, and you feel for just a second like you could actually make it through. That's not fake. That's music doing what it does, rewriting your emotional state from the inside. Both matter. You need to be heard, and you need to believe things can get better. So, can music defeat the abyss? I think yes. Not by erasing it, not by pretending it isn't real, but by walking into it with you, and then slowly, floor by floor, helping you climb out. The spiral abyss in Genshin resets every couple of weeks. Life's hardest moments don't come with a reset button, but they do end, they shift, they become something you carry differently. Music is one of the ways we get there. That's why I make it, for the person who's on floor 9 and can't see the way forward, for the person who just needs someone to sit with them in the dark for a while, For the person who needs to hear, you're still fighting, and that matters. What song has helped you face your abyss? Drop it in the comments. Let's build a playlist for the climb.